No matter how dead it is, come on.
Welcome to Beer, Wine, and Spirits. Tonight's show is being brought to you by David Boston and Boston's Bistro and Pub down here on Main Street. Dave, who's going to be on the show tonight, man?
We have Stillwrights. Stillwrights Distillery is in Fairborn, Ohio.
Yeah, local business?
Local, and Brad Measle, distiller.
Right.
Oh, very good. He's going to be on tonight.
Okay, what are we going to be sampling?
We are
Stillwrights.
Bourbons, aged bourbons.
Okay.
And some spiced rum.
Spice rum,
yeah.
bourbons, and whiskeys. All right. Well, Dave, now that we know who's going to be on the show, y'all stay tuned for that and more on Beer, Wine, and Spirits.
Fat Boys, the ultimate resource for wheels, tires, and service for your vehicle. Conveniently located at 3050 Springboro Pike with a full service center and a huge selection of wheels and rims and lift accessories for your vehicle. With over 30 years of experience, that's Fat Boys, 937-294-26.
I'm Christina of Burton Antique Auto Parts in Dayton, Ohio. We specialize in manufacturing and finding rare and custom parts for your classic Ford. All of our parts are made of the best materials available. Go online to view a full catalog of all the parts we make for your classic Ford, or call me on our toll-free line 1-877-277-6753.
Chris's Carb Shop, family owned with 13 years experience, specializing in hot rods, fuel injection, and late model fuel systems, with a huge selection of vintage carburetor cores and hard to find fuel systems. Fill all your fuel system needs at Chris's Carb Shop, located at 7718 North Main Street in Dayton, Ohio.
Carl's Body Shop can fix any maker model vehicle and have been doing so for over 75 years at the same location on Wayne Avenue. We have a great service department to take care of all your mechanical needs. 24-hour towing, detailing, much more. Visit on the web at carlsbodyshop.com.
Cylinder Head and Block Service has been providing quality machine work since 1980. Located at 412 Market Street in Brookville, Ohio. Whether it's a numbers matching restoration, muscle car, street rod, or everyday vehicle, we can build your engine the way you want it built. So when you're ready to tackle your next engine project, call Cylinder Head and Block Service 937-833-5557, where quality is standard. Rhonda's Homemade Candy, the area's finest homemade candy, made in small batches, available in unique flavors, natural ingredients. Be sure to try our one-of-a-kind Buckeyes, our fabulous fudge, and our hand-dipped candies. All orders are shipped free. Please visit our website to see our incredible selection of candies to order from, or call 937-286-2731. Be sure to friend us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. That's Rhonda's Homemade Candy.
Welcome back to the show. Let's welcome our guest, the producer over at Stillwrights. Brad, what's going on, man?
How are you, Ray?
All right, now, I heard you make this wonderful Stillwrights bourbon in Fairborn.
Yes, sir.
Man, tell me a little bit about your product, what got you into all this stuff, and what's going on.
Well, our product is a straight bourbon whiskey. It's a wheated bourbon. There's no rye in the mash bill. It's
now hold on, you've already went over my head.
All right.
Now what are we talking about?
All right. A lot of bourbons are made with rye.
Right.
And some,
I've heard of that.
Right. the bourbon, first off, has to be at least 51% corn in the mash bill. And then from there, you can use whatever you want. We chose to use wheat as one of our adjuncts instead of rye because much like rye bread is spicier and bolder compared to wheat bread.
Right.
The same way with the high rye whiskey, it's more bold and more spicy than a wheated bourbon would be. We tried to follow in line of the wheated bourbons, Maker's Mark, Pappy, those kind of guys, and Still Right Straight Bourbon Whiskey is a wheated bourbon.
Where does your experience come from? Did you just wake up in bed one morning and say, you know, I want to make bourbon?
Well, not exactly.
Okay.
The story goes, myself and my younger brother Sean, we worked in an industrial machinery moving company that my father started.
All right, that sounds like good local business.
Yeah, we were a millwright company, and I worked for the company for right at 30 years. And then we could kind of see our little niche, which was the automotive industry around Dayton. We kind of
know all about that automotive stuff.
Yeah, that started. Yeah, that's right. That started kind of going away. In 06 and 07, we could kind of see the handwriting on the wall that our little niche was going away. So we started studying into what kind of businesses we could get into that would do well in an economic downturn or be kind of recession resistant. And booze.
Booze is always recession
resistant. Booze kind of fit the bill. So we started studying as hard as we could, and we studied for, I guess, almost 3 years, and we got to study under some pretty cool people.
Now, did you travel about and stuff and go check out other people?
Absolutely. Yeah, we went across the country. We got to clear out to Denver and saw several distilleries out there, and several in Kentucky and Indiana. We went to the Catskills in New York and studied under a girl. Yeah, got to study under Dave Pickerel, which was the head distiller at Maker's Mark for quite a while.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got to study under some pretty cool people.
Well, man, I know myself. Business is difficult. How did you guys ever get through like the paperwork and all the craziness that's associated with that stuff?
That was tough. We're working with the federal government, the TTB, or Tax and Trade Bureau, and then with the state of Ohio, the Liquor Control Agency. So there is a ton of red tape.
Oh man, I mean, you know, it's one of the things that holds business back so much is trying to get through that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to go off to break, and when we come back from break, we're going to taste a little bit of this stuff and see what it's all about. So stay tuned for more Beer, Wine, and Spirits.
Red Zone Motorsports is the name you need in auto restoration, from the smallest detail to complete restoration. We see our mission to preserve American automotive history. Our goal is to build a relationship with our customer and watch their dream car come to life. A staff with the knowledge you need and experience you're looking for.
Midwest Muffler Pros is the shop you have been looking for. The home of top-end custom exhaust systems, with a fully trained staff for any mechanical issue, from brakes to the check engine light. Locally owned and conveniently located just off I-75 at 3061 Dryden Road. Call today to make an appointment at 937-293-2450. That's Midwest Muffler Pros.
I love my ride, but not just any bike, it has to be a sporty strike. Great looking and super stable, just the way I like them. Don't forget, bike storage available to keep your ride dry and warm. That's Sporty Strikes and Bikes at 7426 North 60 Drive, Dayton, Ohio.
Wayne Gorby Transmission, automatic and manual transmission specialists. Experienced staff. Attention to detail. Foreign and domestic transmissions. Wayne Gorby Transmission, automatic and manual transmission specialist. 118 North Broad Street, Fairborn, Ohio. 879-4754. That's Wayne Gorby Transmission.
Carl's Body Shop can fix any make or model vehicle and have been doing so for over 75 years at the same location on Wayne Avenue. We have a great service department to take care of all your mechanical needs. 24-hour towing, detailing, much more. Visit on the web at carlsbodyshop.com.
This is the home of Hot Rod Chrome, Metal Bright, in business since 1973, specializing in chrome plating, metal polishing, powder coating, molding restoration, and die-cast metal repair. Located at 2445 Neff Road in Dayton, Ohio. Metal Bright, the home of Hot Rod Chrome.
Welcome back to Beer, Wine, and Spirits. We've got the owner Still Right's down here today, and we're about ready to taste some of this wonderful stuff. First off, the color is wonderful. I like this. We got like a light kind of amber. You got a little darker one down there. So you gonna pour us something? What are we gonna start with?
Let's start with the bourbon barrel aged rum.
Okay.
This is our newest product here.
Oh.
Just become available the beginning of next month, actually, December 1st.
Okay.
And this is our clear rum, or our silver rum.
Right.
And then we store this in decanted bourbon barrels. When we dump the bourbon out of the barrels to be bottled, we fill the barrels back up with this rum, and we age it in there for at least a year.
Listen, he's all in a hurry. It looks good.
This was just awarded a silver medal at the New York International Spirits Competition just last month.
All right,
so
well now,
we're real proud of this.
Now, you know, when we start off, now that is a lovely color. Right, let's do the whole wine tasting thing.
Wine? This is spirits.
You know,
we do the same thing with spirits as all those other people.
Do you really?
Same with
I mean, is that what you do? Are you supposed to?
Of course.
Sure. Because I'm uncultured when it comes to this stuff.
We're gonna educate you.
So we smell.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir. Just like most spirits.
You know, there's almost a fruity. Is there fruit in that?
No, there is no fruit, but the rum itself with the cane sugar gets some fruit.
Kind of a fruity.
For sure.
The barrel age gives you a little vanilla to it.
For sure.
Okay, so it's. You smell that vanilla?
Oh, that is wonderful. Smooth. Ooh. Oh my God.
90 proof.
Nice warming. Full mouth, creamy.
Now,
a little toffee kind of toffee.
Yeah. Would you drink that with food?
Sure.
I mean, like that, maybe like fish?
You think so?
Maybe? What do you think, Dave? You are our guru. By the way,
I could do
guru of all this stuff.
I could do fish, but I could do a little rib with this.
Rib?
Yeah.
Now, does anybody do barbecue sauce with this stuff? That would make a killer.
I know
barbecue sauce.
people have done that with our bourbon. Nobody has done that yet with the bourbon barrel aged rum.
Oh, that is so nice.
How about some shrimp? How about some Cajun?
Shrimp.
Cajun.
That's what I would taste. Shrimp.
Jambalaya.
Shrimp. Oh, I like that. Now, as a Christmas gift, fabulous. New Year's is coming up, all the other holidays. Probably an excellent gift.
I would think so. You know, I hope so. Yes, sir.
I would think, you know, because the holidays, it's spirits time.
Yes, sir. This is only available, like I said, at the distillery starting December 1st. Now, we'll move this into some state liquor stores soon.
Right.
But right now, starting off, it'll just be just the distillery in Fairfield.
Now, are you only in the state of Ohio?
Yeah, right now we are.
Okay. So the state controls the liquor.
Yes, sir.
And so when you get a state number and you're in the state of Ohio, you get to go to every state store in the state of Ohio at that point?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Is that how it works? They don't come to you and say, boy, we would love to carry your stuff or something?
You know, we have had some of that, but very little. We have to go out and make those sales.
Your salesman, is that you? Do you do sales?
I do.
You do sales?
Yeah, myself and my younger brother Sean.
Very good.
Introduce ourselves to people as often as we can.
I'm ready to taste another one.
Let's go on to our next one. That was wonderful.
Let's try that spiced rum.
For everybody out there,
can I pour this one
more time?
This is Still Right's bourbon barrel aged rum.
Bourbon barrel aged rum.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
This next one is our spiced rum. This is only 70 proof.
I love spice rum.
This is very vanilla forward.
Okay.
There are other spices in there as well, but the vanilla bean is definitely the most prominent flavor.
All right, with the nose. Oh my God. Now that's nice. I like that.
Toffee, toffee, toffee.
Toffee, toffee, toffee. Oh my goodness.
We get a lot of people saying that they smell, butterscotch.
Butterscotch toffee. Yeah.
It's completely butterscotch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Now that's nice. Now this feels summertime.
This is year-round timing.
I know, but this, I see myself on a boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Relaxing.
How about a beach?
Beach. That's a relaxing one. That's a good one.
That is so sweet.
It is
so smooth. I mean, you can caramel, Keith bar, something.
Now, is this the one you said people use for barbecue sauce? No, that was this one.
Right.
You haven't tried yet. All right. Now, Dave, you know that's an interesting product right there.
By accident, I had a little taster over there. It wasn't bourbon. I enjoy both of these right now. Those are very good.
In the process, what makes process-wise? What is different? Are they aged differently?
The spiced rum is not aged at all.
Okay.
The bourbon barrel aged rum is definitely aged in the bourbon barrels, but the spiced rum is not. It comes off the still as our silver rum,
right?
And then we water it down to 70 proof. We add the spices and the extract from the vanilla bean.
So if we came into your factory, you call it a factory, or is it your home?
Yeah, the distillery.
Distillery. What would we see? If we came down, what would we see?
It's neat.
Yeah, it's neat.
It's neat.
It's neat?
It's boutique-ish, but it's a production house, and everything that they've done is done so well because they fabricated a lot of it themselves, and it's very, very functional.
Really?
It's in a building that they used at one time, and they repurposed it into what it is now.
I've never been inside.
You're going to have to stop.
I was.
Really?
Oh,
you guys do tours and stuff?
We do. We do tours every Saturday at 1 o'clock. You can sign up online at stillrights.com, or you can just pop in.
Really?
Yeah.
Pop in.
1 o'clock.
Little taste.
So if you just pull up 7 days a week, how many shows?
6 days. We're not there Sunday. Yeah, we're there.
Okay.
We're there from 10 till 5 during the week.
Right.
And then Saturday noon to 4.
So we
With that 1 o'clock tour on Saturday.
So if we came in there, we would see. Do you go in the back? Do you see any of the real stuff?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's the real deal. It's the real deal.
So I just don't walk in and see the front stuff where you can buy the stuff.
No, we take it in the back and we actually grind the grain. We've got a grain grinder. And,
you show that to people?
Absolutely.
I would love that. We need to do that.
No question.
All right. So what's next?
Well, next is our flagship product, our straight bourbon whiskey. And again,
old school.
This is a wheated bourbon.
Right.
This particular is batch number 2. This was aged about 2.5 years in 15-gallon barrels.
Really? Now, do you personally touch all this? I mean, is this stuff you're personally making?
Absolutely.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
In fact, this is batch 2.
Right.
Batch 1, we touched so much, we sampled so much, there was very little of it left.
Almost none of batch 1. So if I had a bottle with batch 1 on it, it's a collector's item. Yeah.
Aging is good.
Okay. Now,
sit on it a little while.
What does, if I bought a bottle and I set it on my shelf, does it literally get better? Is that true?
No, the aging process stops.
It stops?
Yeah.
So if I set it on my shelf for 15 years, it's no better than it was before?
No, so
oh, you disappointed me.
It's going to be the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Drink it.
Drink it?
Yeah.
Drink it. Enjoy it.
Egg
What he said. What he said. Yeah, what he said. Okay.
Now that is a lot different than those rums.
Ooh, it's got a sharp flavor to it. You know what you're drinking. I like that though. Ooh. This kind of got the cola thing going on. That sticks in Pepsi or
Oh, you don't want.
I wouldn't do that.
Sure could.
No.
No, I get it. Okay.
You can do anything that you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a mixer?
Or is this a straight shot thing?
No.
A lot of the
Do you want to
purists
get that big fat head quick? No, you want to sip.
Sip.
It's better to enjoy it. And that way you get one of them and stretch it,
Well,
and their glow is much better.
Now this one,
boom.
The spicy one, I could sip on that all day. This seems like something you can
No.
get a couple of times and you drink a beer with it and you're ready to go.
No.
No?
No. It's good stuff. You
Good
don't do
stuff.
that.
It's not
You want
else.
rock cut, you do rock cut. You
Rock
go
cut.
poof.
Rock cut?
Yeah, you know.
Is that Greek for
It's
something?
kind of like the beak. I'm Hungarian. Whatever.
Is Hungarian?
Hungarian rock cut.
No, I don't know what rock cut is.
It's very sharp. It's aged, so it's very smooth. Now, do you have any products that are aged more?
It's crisp. It's light.
It's very crisp, and it's almost like ice water. I like this.
Thanks. Yeah.
Is this your longest aged product?
It is. Now, again, this is batch 2. It was aged about 2.5 years. We just bottled batch 3, and it's almost 3 years. And each bottling that we do will be a little older. This will be the batch 3 will be the last expression that's coming out of the 15-gallon barrels. After that, we moved up to 25-gallon barrels. And I would think batch 4, 5, and maybe 6 will be from the 25-gallon barrels.
So you're making bigger batches.
Yeah.
So how are sales? I know everybody I talk to seems to mention you in at least the top 2.
Hey.
Maybe the top 1 to 12. Because right now it's so hot. Is your business expanding out of Ohio? Are you getting much Indiana? Are you getting much Kentucky?
Not yet. In fact, we're not even in all of Ohio.
Really?
Ohio's broken up into 4 different segments. There are 4 warehouses. We're in 3 of them. We're in the Cincinnati warehouse, which services Dayton.
Right.
We're in the Toledo warehouse, and then we're in the Columbus warehouse. We're not in the Cleveland warehouse yet, and that's the biggest market there is in Ohio.
That's a huge
for
market.
spirits, yeah.
It's a huge market. Right?
So we hope beginning of the year to get up there as well.
Okay. So are you, what's coming up for you guys? What's in the future? What are we yet to see? What's behind the scenes that we don't know about yet?
Well, I think that expansion is the biggest thing. We want to get in all of Ohio. We want to move into the Cleveland area.
Right.
And then we are starting to work with some people outside the state of Ohio, trying to get into some other states as well. So I think that's on the horizon.
That's fabulous. We love supporting local businesses. We love local products like this. And and sitting here just now, I just noticed that the colors are fabulous, crisp, wonderful product. Give some contact information. If I was wanting to contact you guys and get me a bottle for Christmas.
Yeah, the best way is our website, stillrights.com.
Okay.
From stillrights.com, we have a buy tab, and you put in your zip code, and then from there you can find the nearest store to you that carries our products.
Good.
You can sign up for an online tour. You can sign up online for a tour there at the website, and it's got the whole rundown on all of our products. And these are just 3 of our 10 products.
What are your other products? I should have asked.
Yeah, we also make a line of moonshines. We've got a clear moonshine, our traditional recipe moonshine.
I love the moonshine
It's
stuff.
104.7 proof. And then we have 5 flavored versions of that. We have apple pie moonshine, peach cobbler moonshine, key lime pie moonshine.
You didn't bring any peach cobbler?
I did.
Oh, you did? That's for later.
And then we've got a cinnamon moonshine and a margarita moonshine as well.
Now, what makes the moonshine products different from these?
A lot to do with the process. The bourbon, for instance, has to be made from all grain, and it's kind of involved. But you have to have some sort of sugar in order to ferment. Right. With the grain, the first step is converting the starch in the grain into sugar, where we got something to ferment, which is a big part of the process for a whiskey. Right. Whereas with the rum and the moonshine, we don't have to convert anything into sugar. We just start with cane sugar.
You start with cane sugar. Or is the process shorter for the moonshine? I mean, from the time you start the process to pouring out, like a day, 2 days? How long are you looking at?
Well, with the moonshine, the fermentation process is a little longer. It's about 7 days for our moonshine fermentation. As with the bourbon, it's about a 4-day fermentation process. But with the bourbon, it's a little different. We double distill the bourbon. With the moonshine and the rum, we just do 1 single distillation with that. But then neither of those age.
maybe what we'll do is in the future we'll have you come back to the show and we'll discuss the whole distilling process.
I would love that.
I would like to bring that to the fans so that we would get a deeper knowledge of it.
I think what we can do is we can get some footage with him at the distillery.
Exactly.
Let them see some of that as we do this, because I think that you need to be able to see what the apparatus is.
Exactly, for producing the product.
Correct.
Well now, next up on the show, we're going to sample a little bit of our host's pizza, so stay tuned for more Beer, Wine, and Spirits. We're back with Beer, Wine, and Spirits and our wonderful guests from Still Rights and some wonderful liquors that we've been testing tonight. And what I want to say now is thank you, David Boston.
You're here. It's my pleasure.
For having us down here hosting this show. Without you, Beer, Wine, and Spirits would not be possible, and some of the finest pizza in town. Dave, tell us about this funny cut you got.
This is called the Magyar Delight. The Magyar Delight, in all of our pizzas, we have a signature item called the Boston Diamond Cut. The Boston Diamond Cut is so you can pick it up with your finger. You have a little piece. Huh?
A little taste?
Alfredo sauce.
Oh my God.
Feta cheese. Chicken marinated in a stout and an IPA. You have bacon, spinach, Roma tomatoes.
Fresh tomato.
Fresh Roma.
Tomato is what I think is what really pops it off, man.
No.
Oh, I love the tomato.
It's the Magyar seasoning on top.
You think?
The Hungarian seasoning.
Okay, now
everything.
You know we're going to do a whole show on, what's that word again?
Magyar.
Magyar? Boy, actually, we couldn't drink much more than to say that.
Magyar.
Magyar. Egészségedre.
Egészségedre.
That means to your good health.
To your good health. All right, here we go. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of Beer, Wine, and Spirits, Dayton's newest show, trying to help educate you about beer, wine, and spirits. Thank our guests.
With responsible
drinking. Remember, if you're out drinking, drink responsible, get a driver. It's not worth going to jail for. It's fun. Don't make it unfun. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Still Rights. Thank you, guys. And remember, drink responsible and keep watching Beer, Wine, and Spirits. Thank you very much.